And I assumed he would be here for so long that he and I loved to antique and to thrift, and we just figured we would get to it. And now I'm like, we have less than a week till you're gone.
Okay.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another day at the Knorps. Elijah, as some of you may know, left a little over 2 years ago to serve as a missionary. You were 18, now you're 20. And he came home at the end of October and wanted to save some money before heading off to school at BYU in Utah, Brigham Young University. So he thought he was going to be here until April and start school in May, start with their spring term. That's what they call spring there, spring term, spring and summer, and save money until then. Maybe doing some classes online, maybe not. But felt, like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, a week and a half ago.
Felt like God was telling him that he needed to just go now. And I don't think that was a hard sell from the Lord to you, because you kind of were so anxious to go anyways.
Yeah, I was kind of getting impatient a little bit.
Yeah. So Elijah is leaving in less than a week and will arrive and start school 2 days later.
1 day later.
1 day later at BYU. You're taking some Japanese courses, a writing course, and a religion course, right?
Yep.
What religion class?
The Eternal Family.
The Eternal Family. Wow.
It's a good first.
That is a good first class, but and it's funny because I think he came home and we went right into holiday mode, and I assumed he would be here for so long that he and I loved to antique and to thrift, and we just figured we would get to it. And now I'm like, we have less than a week till you're gone. And he's got to pack because he decided so last minute, and he's still working full time. And so luckily today is his day off, and we're gonna go antiquing and thrifting together for just a couple hours, really. So Elijah, my firstborn, you have decided that you did not think you were gonna go to college.
Yeah.
You thought you were just gonna be an entrepreneur and not do that, but changed your mind last year, right?
Yeah.
Or this year.
This year.
This year, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm already acting like it's 2022. And so now, what are your plans?
I mean, I'm not super sure. I know that, so I'm going to go to school, and I'm going to do that whole thing and see where that leads me. Because I'm kind of going based off of, like, a feeling I had in the last, about 6 weeks of my mission, where I really felt like I kind of out of nowhere that I needed to go to school, and I'm sure still kind of unpacking that and trying to figure out exactly what that means, and like if I'm going to be getting some kind of degree, or if I'm working towards something, or if I'm just going to go for now, and we'll try to figure things out going forward. So I'll go out there and see what happens, essentially. No super solid plans.
So what he say? Does he felt like while he was like that the Lord was directing him to actually go to school, but like he doesn't know if that means he's going to go all 4 years and get a degree, or if he's just going out there and going to take some classes which will lead him to something else.
Right.
And I think that's how life works. Even when you think you know, sometimes it's actually just a bridge to something else, and you just got to move forward with what you've got, what you feel so far. That's exciting. Elijah's our oldest, so our firstborn. So everything he does, he's always the first to do it. So we're all, I think, interested to see what it's like for you. And after unschooling for most of your, not all of your education, but a lot of it, it'll be interesting to see what you think about college and being forced to write papers. And I keep telling him, like, BYU makes you write. It's a liberal arts college, so you're going to be writing a lot of papers. So what do you, when you go thrifting, what do you usually look for? Cameras. I'm going to guess. Oh, you're going to say cameras, and I would say number 2, sweaters.
Okay, yeah. Camera stuff is number 1, but there's not really a whole lot of options. Like, thrift stores rarely have good camera stuff. And 2 sweaters. And thrift stores do oftentimes have good sweaters, so I end up buying a lot more sweaters.
Yeah, you just told me you're packing up your sweaters, and it's the bulk of your clothing.
Yeah.
Literally, like, bulky, but also numeratively, too.
Yeah, I have 10 sweaters, I counted, which is a lot. And that's more...
For a guy that doesn't have a lot of clothes, too.
That's true.
How many t-shirts you have?
Like 4. 10 sweaters. That's
And he loves wearing sweaters, so Elijah's always said he wants to live somewhere cold because he likes the way you dress when it's cold weather, not when it's hot weather.
Yep.
You did some thrifting in Japan.
Yes.
They have a lot more cameras there.
Yeah, more cameras, but everything's more expensive because regular thrift stores don't really exist in Japan. It's mostly the thrift stores are actually buying things from people.
It's like what's that called? Consignment.
Yeah, it's a little bit like consignment. So it's hard to find cheap stuff, but like the rate of finding really cool stuff is a lot higher because people are actually selling their cool stuff to the thrift store.
Yeah.
And you can still normally find it for way cheaper than you would new. So
it's just not thrift store prices.
Yeah, it's not $4 for something.
Which is half the fun, really. I had like all sorts of like ideas of what we were gonna do. I thought when we would go to like go find some like legit Japanese restaurant where you could show us like, but I don't even know if there is one in Charlotte.
I looked, I couldn't find anything. I found like a ramen shop, but it's not
authentic.
It's not. I mean, it's good ramen and it's pretty similar to what you eat in Japan, but it's not like super authentic or anything.
I guess we'll just have to go to Japan someday.
Yeah, I guess so.
Elijah did learn to speak Japanese fluently, and but you can always get better. So you'll be taking classes at BYU in Japanese, and may end up studying something along those lines.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but that's definitely one thing that I want to hold. Like, I want to keep my Japanese that I've already learned, plus get better. So that's going to be a big focus. I really enjoy deeper religious study and things like that. So that's also another big focus. And then otherwise, I'm not super sure. Maybe some business classes. Those would come in handy. But
yeah, I loved my time at BYU. So did Mike. That's where we met. We met literally within an hour of getting to school. 18-year-olds.
crazy.
Yeah. And it was nearly love at first sight. I mean, it was something at first sight. It was magic at first sight, and we were kind of inseparable after that. Well, not really inseparable, because Mike left for 2 years to serve as a missionary, and we had to write paper letters, not even email. We did fax a couple times, so. First stop is the Restore in Mooresville, North Carolina. Let's do it. Oh yeah, cool, huh?
Right.
Really beautiful, old,
Also, we'll do
dueling
vlogging
vloggers.
today. Kind of awkward.
$200. This isn't the cheapest of thrift
This
stores.
is pretty.
You gotta. I know I'm an old lady because I love little things like this these days. Elijah found some cameras. Ooh, that's a cool one.
We found 2 cameras here. I don't think that's a camera. I don't know what that is actually, but it's in
that's
there.
a little radio.
It's a Minolta.
These are really beautiful Wedgwood plates from England. There's 3, but that one has a scratch. But the 2 would look so good flanking something. I love that green and gold together. So I'll think about those. Nothing, no good?
Yeah.
That's too bad. This is a really cool, I'm going to say 19th century rocking chair. Really cute baby chair. This is a really cool couch that's been recovered in a cool way. It's only $15. It's pretty cool. That'd be a good like bathroom vanity.
Look how expensive it is.
$1,800. What?
At a thrift store?
That's silly. This is a cool desk. $35, dude. That's cool. That's like 1930s, 1940s. I am currently sitting in an incredible chair that they're asking $125 for. I wish they weren't asking that. Not that it's that expensive for when it comes to furniture, but
125 smackers.
Yeah, it's incredible and very cool, and I want it in my house. I don't have anywhere for it today, though.
You can kind of see into the seam. Are you sitting on it?
Anyways, but Ledge and I are researching it, trying to figure out how old it is. I've got some cute copper pieces. It's very pinkish copper. This is gotta be fake because it's so orange. Some sort of spoon that grabs things. I don't know. Ew, that like left a weird grease all over my hands. Nah, good stuff though. Still thinking about that chair. I don't think I ever showed it, but it's super cool. Look at that. So we got it. I gotta put the camera down. Well, there you have it. It's in. Is it gonna close?
I think it should be fine.
Okay. Do you want to go to the antiques mall? Do you want to go to another thrift store?
Let's go to Antiques Mall first. I think it's closer than
Well, yeah, there are other thrift stores around here, but it's either one or the other, I would think, just for time.
Do we have to be back for something?
I'm a mom. The boys do. Peter wants that sword so bad.
You get it for me.
It's 100. Elijah has a hard time in these antique malls because he wants to look at everything.
I want to make sure I'm not missing anything good.
You go enough times though, and you're like, you don't care as much about missing. But it's like, yeah, the first a little bit there's the feeling of like there's a treasure in here, and if I need to uncover it.
It's big enough. Fine.
So that's a beautiful cover then. This is very pretty. $200. That would look so pretty on the foot of a bed. Beautiful. I dream of getting one of those someday. I have looked at this cabinet for 2 years now. It's from France. It's incredible. It's $4,800. And I want it to be mine someday. It would look so amazing in my next house's library, in between the two windows the library is going to be green and green shelves. This would be just incredible, and I could keep my antique book collection in it, which I don't have yet, but I will. Let's see, try it on and we'll be able to tell real fast. It looks men's to me.
Jacket.
The length of the sleeves.
You think it's men's? How much is it? $25.
60s.
60s. I mean, it doesn't fit perfectly.
Yeah, you're right. It might be a woman's jacket.
Yeah, it's a women's because the buttons are on the other side.
Oh, well, that's cool. We're looking for cameras. What's in that bag?
Camera bag. And there's
Empty. Why? Why have it in your shop? Really, though, I feel like I'm casting a spell on that piece so that someday it will be mine. It's been here, like I said, for years. It takes a very specific buyer. It takes me. No, there's some cool. If it got cold here, I'd buy one of those. To me, when you're buying old fur, it's already been done. It doesn't seem wrong to get it now. Also, if I ever want to add to my spooky doll collection, I can just come here. There's some good spooky dolls in here, but I'm kind of getting over my spooky doll collection. I'm not as into it. Okay.
baby is terrifying.
Yeah, that one.
Those
twins are kind of creepy.
This just makes me feel uncomfortable. It's like
Yeah.
really.
I had that guy, remember?
You do definitely. You should get his companion.
Grandma. She's not as spooky. Okay, that one. Yeah, that clown one, it is kind of spooky.
Those two are scary too. They just have like.
Yeah, kind of a
Their eyes
starry-eyed, yeah. So we're home now. It's on you.
Oh.
And you adore this chair, huh?
I think it's a cool chair.
It is cool.
Super cool.
It is.
Just
It's a good find.
problem
What
is
did you just...
there's nowhere to put it unless I take something else out. There will be in the next house. And this is how it works when you're collecting cool stuff.
She's saying that to me, by the way. Not to
No, I'm not. Actually, I'm saying it to the mean commenters who are like, Megan likes to fill her house with lots of furniture. It's like, yes, that's true. It's true. I don't know why you need to point it out. That's exactly what's happening. Anyways, I love it. I love the color. It's comfortable. It's perfect for reading or lounging.
Or talking or not talking.
I have to figure out how old it is. I think I'm going to guess it's 1930s. And it's very cool. Elijah and I had a good time. And now we're going to go get some pizza and see a movie. So there it is. It looks really cute in there, but I don't know if it'll stay. This chair is a lot bigger. That's what's been there, which also looks cute in there. It's great, huh, Pearl? Right, Pearl?
I think it's a good color. It just doesn't suit my back.
Oh. This does not suit my back.
This chair is.
It is a little uncomfortable.
I think it's comfortable.
It's not as comfortable as that chair.
I think it's really comfortable.
It's not as comfortable as that chair.
Don't say that in front of Dad. I think it's really
It's the most comfortable chair I've ever had.
I tried the chair out here. It looks cute, but then where does this go? And this is, anyways. But that Christmas tree is going to be moving, and I can put it there. In other news, we are now going to go get pizza as a family and then go see the new Spider-Man as a family. Okay, we are standing at our local movie theater, which is a small theater. It's really small here. And they only have 9 tickets, not 10. So now we're looking at a theater that's a little bit away and seeing about buying tickets there. But there's nowhere where we can sit all together unless we want to sit up close, which we don't. So we're...
So be on the side.
Okay.
Are we okay with that?
Yeah.
I do try to distance myself.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so yeah, there's a theater that's about 10 minutes away, and the movie starts in 10 minutes. But Elijah used to work at the theaters, and he told us this several years ago, and we've found it to be true that there are about 20 minutes of ads and trailers before the movie starts. So we got plenty of time.
We should go buy
But
some candy.
definite big family problems. Okay, movie theater number 2. Let's go.
Yeah.
You nervous?
Yeah. I've been here before.
Whoa.
What?
Already how it's playing.
Oh.
In this movie theater.
So
It might not
Eve has not been to the movies in many years because when she did go before, it wasn't pretty. But I think she's ready. She sits through movies. So hopeful.
What's this now?
That's for birthday party.
Which theater are we in?
Right here.
Okay, let's go.
Get a free $10 concessions bonus card with every $50 in Regal gift cards. Only at the
I think
theater.
we're right here.
Later that same evening.
Eve, you did great. Did you have fun, Eve? You did a great job.
Okay. Eve thinks we're having a good time. We're just leaving the theater. All done. Yes.
All right, Elijah's there with his 2 baby brothers who are goofballs, but
Little babies.
just continue to get packed up. Oh, I just trying to pull it all together and make sure he has somewhere to go and a job to work at. It will all work out. So go check out his channel. What is it called?
It's just my name.
Elijah
if
North?
you can't remember my name, probably shouldn't.
No, you should go, even if you don't remember his name. It's Elijah Norp.
Elijah North.
Used to be Eli Nation, right?
Yep. But then I was like, that's kind of
Dorky.
dorky sounding, so
No, you were 14.
I was. I started it when I was 13.
Was it 13?
Yeah, I think I was 13 when I started.
Aw,
Or
sweet.
maybe I was 14. I can't remember.
And your logo was gonna be like an eye. You loved the idea of an
It
eye
probably
logo
was at
for a
some
long
point when I
time.
found I liked eyes.
Yeah.
They were cool looking.
Well,
But
you're nervous,
a little bit.
excited.
That as well. Just all sorts of stuff. Probably just get some sleep.
Yeah. Okay, love you.
I do.
Bye. Good night. So we're back from the movie. I guess you guessed that because we're here. But it was fun to go to the movies and to get pizza. We just wanted to do something one more time because Elijah works every day until pretty much he only has like one day where he's not working before he leaves. But he needs the money. So he's excited. We're excited for him. Yeah. Now, we did post our Christmas video today and got a few comments, 5 to 10, which is more than usual on something like this about like how you guys were sad that we didn't even mention Daniel. And I think it just totally slipped our mind because we love Daniel and we talked to Daniel that day for more than an hour. And we talked to Daniel the day before on Christmas Eve and because we love Daniel is the same as all of our children. I think we forget to prove it to you guys. And I know we don't have to. I know that we don't have to. I hope that some of you will stop being afraid that we don't love Daniel and that feeling like you have to watch out for him or make sure that he is getting equal love and attention from us. I think that those of you who worry about that's more about you than about what's actually happening over here at the Knorpp household because we love all our kids. Anyways, Daniel's doing great. He sent us a Christmas present, even though I told him multiple times that he didn't need to, but he was really excited to send us that maple syrup, which is delicious. And we thanked him for it. And we took a video of the kids opening it and sent it to him. And then, because he wanted us to open on Christmas Eve. And then on Christmas morning, we talked to him. But I think it's also sometimes we don't record talking to him because we're doing it on this phone. And this is also what we record with. So we didn't include it, but he was very happy. And he said he wasn't homesick, that he was having a good time. And he loved his gifts. We got him some AirPods and some a neck gaiter. And we got him some fancy electric heated socks. So he was excited about that. He wanted only very small gifts because he doesn't have a lot of space. So missionaries don't usually come home, or they don't come home at the holidays. That's what they sign up for. That's how it goes. He can come home at any time. Like he can just be done at any time. But he doesn't want to be. He's really happy. He's happy to be doing what he's doing. And this is something he's doing by choice, as was Elijah. He's doing great. He'll be home in early summer, May, June-ish. He doesn't have his exact release date yet, but he's excited and we're excited to see him again. He won't be home for long. That's what he's told me, at least, because he wants to get out to Provo where Elijah will be and go to culinary school. And so he wants to get in-state tuition. So he wants to get there as soon as possible to get residency. So he's got plans, yo, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy for both boys. But anyways, love you guys. You can go down below, click a link to listen to our podcast, to go to Elijah's YouTube channel, to go to our website, all sorts of stuff. But we're happy to have you here. Hope you're subscribed. And yeah, so there you have it. Talk to you later. Bye.